Mississippi on a Saturday night. Real South hunting, how we were raised. Real South hunting, giving God the praise. Real South hunting, wouldn't we do best? Real South hunting, sticks and strings. Real South hunting, it's a southern thing. Real South hunting, come and join the chase. Cause it's pins and furs and feathers, real South way.
Welcome to another episode of Real South Hunting. On today's show, we're going to start it out at Turner Brothers Taxidermy, and it's always a good thing when you go to pick up your mount. And we got a pretty special one that we're going to be showing you today. And from there will be no shortage in action. The action is getting real crazy down here in South Mississippi. These birds are going crazy, and the Real South crew is about to lay the beat down on some birds. The wagon wheel mount. Where did this come from, Studs?
I don't know. I was just thinking one day, I said, I'm going to try to kill me a Grand Slam this year, and I want something really cool. So I went by Turner Brothers. I was just talking with them. I said, how can I mount a Grand Slam? It'd be really cool. I just don't want 4 turkeys on a limb. Or I thought about a tree, but you can't put a tree in your house.
Yeah.
So I thought about a wagon wheel. I got a big old iron wagon wheel, probably 6 foot across it. And so I talked to them about it, and there we went. That's where
You about got some old turkeys ready to fly up roost.
Yeah. Of course, there's your wheel, and I've got them. I've got it tagged where we fit each one of them on here.
Yeah.
On each spoke, like where the Rio and Merriam and Eastern and whatever, there's Osceola. Now I know you don't see much, but there's some little holes drill where the feet will go.
Yeah.
And there's just a little nut. It's just threaded rod, so all you're gonna do is just reach in there, it's just finger tight. You just unscrew them and take them off. And if pretty much the way they go on there, I think will be okay, but if you did wanna, they'll have a little bit of play as far as lowering.
Absolutely. I'm up for it.
It's probably cheaper to buy a slam than just go.
I will promise you can get the slam. When you put the wagon wheel in your house, pointing toward the south, that's where the Osceola is. Pointing to the north, that's the Merriam. To the east is the Eastern, and to the west is the Rio. So I got all 4 birds from all 4 ways, and it's just a really cool mount, I think.
So we had a pretty interesting time getting this mount in its place, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did, and it ain't gonna be in the rack much longer. I'm gonna bring it home here in a little bit. Of course, my buddy's up at the rack. It's a pretty cool conversation piece, but I'm about to bring it home, so I'm gonna need some help again, brother.
Oh yeah, I figure that we can get it. We got it up once. We can bring it down and string it back up.
Oh yeah,
So,
we'll get it done.
yeah.
We'll get it done, ain't no doubt. All right, so this year I got the Mathews Tri-X, and I have sworn myself I'm gonna kill a slam with a bow in 1 year. South Mississippi is probably gonna be my hardest one to get, is what I'm figuring. Mess around there, it's getting a few weeks into season, and I got a friend of mine that's told me several times through the years, if you ever getting really needing killing a bird, you can always come to my place. And I've never hunted there. But this year, I'm trying to kill one with my bow, so I called a favor in. Being I was gonna be bow hunting, I decided I said, I better get me a cameraman. Well, that didn't work out. I got me a camera lady, Miss Molly Munn. Everybody around Summerall knows Molly, knows what a good hunter she is. She come to run the camera for me. We didn't even roost a turkey, we just showed up, got out, walked in the dark, got set up. We had our Sitka camouflage on, and it had done such an awesome job for us. It may not everybody like it, may not be for everybody, but it had done such an awesome job. We set up basically in the open. I called a few times. Of course, I had Thomas out there. Y'all probably all met Thomas, seen Thomas somewhere on my social media or something. Thomas, he's my friend. Of course, I pulled a string, throwed Thomas's fan up, and here he come running wide open. He come up, and Molly laid down some of as good a footage as could be laid down. She was kind of sitting behind me. I'm drawing my bow. I forgot one thing. I had a SD card that was messing up on me. The speed, something about the speed, it would flash up about the speed, and it would kick your camera off. Now, you could turn it back on just as quick as it kicked off, and it would start back, and it might record 1 minute, it might record 10. But whatever, it would get behind and kick the camera off. I forgot to change that card. So Molly's filming, turkey comes in. Of course, he's about to attack old Thomas. That's a no-no. I protect Thomas. I'm sworn to protect Thomas. I draw back. You can see me drawing back. I release the air. Hit him perfect. About the second I release, the camera kicks off. Of course, Molly's watching the camera. She's watching the turkey. When she looks back down, she sees the camera off, she clicks it right back on, freaks her out, thinks she's done something wrong. I assure her you've done nothing wrong, Molly. It's on me.
Molly, it's been about 20 minutes. I don't think I can wait the hour. I mean, this is like my first flipping bow kill. I smoked him dead through both wings. He can't be nowhere. What do you think?
Let's go get him.
I got to.
I know.
I got to at least look at that, Molly.
Look at that beard.
Where's that at? Where's that shot placement? Let's see. Let's see. Would you call
Look
that right
at
through the heart?
Right through the heart.
That's what I'd call it, right through the heart. I don't know really where a turkey's heart is, but I'm calling that a heart shot.
That's a heart shot.
Give God the praise. First one ever with the bow. The Tri-X, Mathews Tri-X. Good gosh, what a morning. But a heck of a hunt. I want to thank Molly. Good gosh, I want to thank Molly so much. As always, we give God the praise. Excellent morning.
Praise the Lord.
Fine hunt.
Good time. All right, as y'all all know, a lot of you met Thomas. Thomas is probably the best turkey hunting companion I've ever had. Thomas is brave, he don't never run, and me and Thomas have got this pack going. If he'll stand out there and make that gobbler come toward me, I'll protect him. He's never let me down yet. He's always stood his ground. He's never once run, and I've never once let him down. I've always protected him. Thomas is ready. He's about ready. He done flew down. He's about ready to call the long beard up. Man, old Thomas is fixing to get him. Check old Thomas out. Thomas is ready. Now this one particular hunt, it's foggy one morning, me and Dan's over there, and we're actually in a blind. I've got my bow, and Thomas is out there just being Thomas, you know, hanging around. I got this turkey strutting and gobbling. We can't see him, it's so foggy. He's just up and down. Easy, Thomas, easy boy. I get to telling him about it, and he'll get excited every time. I mean, it's just the way Thomas is, but easy, Thomas. The turkey is just walking up and down the fence row, strutting and gobbling. So I call a little, and I don't want to overcall, you know. So here he comes. He finally breaks fog, and when he gets to where he can see Thomas, I'm talking about he runs in. Well, Thomas is easy, Thomas. Thomas is standing there strutting, and he comes up, and when he comes around behind him, so he comes around. I'm not going to shoot this turkey because he's what we call, I don't know the real name for it, we call it a super Jake. He's about a 6-inch beard turkey. His fan is almost full. Thomas sits on a board about 18 inches wide by about 2 foot long. He flips Thomas board and all over when he hits him. And of course that scared him and he flies off. But Thomas is, he stays with me all the time. I mean, I really like Thomas. Thomas comes from Florida. He's a true Osceola. Yeah, talking about home, ain't we, Tasha? Yeah. That's just that's a little story about me and old Thomas there, but he's a good boy, and I bet you'll be seeing old Thomas in the future.
All right, me and my buddy Big A, we're at our camp trying to get us a couple birds down, and this is the year that I decided I'm gonna try to hunt turkeys with a bow, and man, it has been crazy to have these turkeys come up and me have a bow in my hand. It's just a feeling that I can't describe. And on this particular morning, we're up on a hill we call Knob Hill that we can see a long way, and we're up there glassing, and we see some turkeys out on a gravel road, and sure enough, we got a couple strutters out there.
It's looking tough right now. Looking real tough. They're just hanging out in that one spot there. If they'd ever go around that curve, I'd feel a lot better about it. They're walking now.
Oh yeah. So we have to wait for the birds to go around a curve so we can make a move on them, and as soon as they do, we take off.
once we're slipping through there, I spotted them, and they were like right on top of us. So we eased up to the road, and they were actually walking back to where they came from. And I called one time, they turned around, started heading toward us. Brooke was hunting with a bow, and I had the gun, so we was gonna give him every opportunity to get a shot. And when the birds come out, they just kind of hung up there, you know, 10 or 15 yards from us, but they wouldn't clear the trees to where Brooke could get a shot. And I was telling him, shoot, shoot. You know, I was getting excited. My heart was about to beat out my chest. And finally, I told him, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to get a shot because they're about to leave. And as soon as they turned around to head out, I put the Benelli to work.
I had like one shot. He came around that tree and then went back.
Oh my gosh, that was so nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. When he put it, I thought he might come on by us again, but then he put it right there.
I knew it was gonna be over.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
First turkey down in Mississippi though. You have to give me some on that.
Woo, man.
I'm about to throw up.
All right, tell us about it.
12:05 in the day, about 85 degrees, I would say, gotta be. And me and Brooke, we almost pulled off the ultimate double, but it just didn't quite work out like we wanted to. I tell you, we've been having a tough time in Mississippi this year, and finally spotted some birds on this road. We were probably 800 or 900 yards away and just watched them and watched them and watched them because there's no way for us to get to them. They finally, when they went around that curve, we had a game plan for, 30 or 45 minutes. As soon as they went around the curve, we'd run over here real quick and try to get set up and call them in. And we eased through this cut over and could see them on the road about 30 yards from us in a shade, just strutting and walking around there. And I think they got a little nervous and started going back from the way they came. We eased up to the edge and could see them on down the road. Took the old Havoc glass slate right there and purred and clucked a couple of times, and man, they broke strut, come right down the road. Brooke drew, let down, drew again, and the bird walked out. It had to pass a pine tree, and it walked out past the pine tree and then turned around and come back. And we waited, and then this one putted, and we had to go and finish him off. But man, I'll tell you, it's been tough. They've been giving us fits this year, and I don't know. That's the biggest rush I've had all year turkey hunting, and my heart's still pounding. It just don't get much better than that. Give God all the praise. Thank you, man. Woo, what a blessing. We get to eat fresh fried turkey breast tonight. I'm excited about that. Real South hunting.
Pretty awesome experience, and Anthony got him a good bird, about a 10-inch beard and good spurs, so we're excited.
I hated that Brooke didn't get a shot, but that's how it works out sometimes.
Hope y'all enjoyed this show. Had a lot of first times in it. It was a really exciting show for us. Wagon wheel mount, first time we ever saw one of them. First time I ever let anything happen to old Thomas. First bow kill, and probably the first time that a double got away from Anthony and Brooke. If Anthony had that, if Brooke would have had his shotgun, that wouldn't have happened. So a lot of first times for us, but appreciate y'all watching. Thomas, tell them bye. There you go. Catch y'all next week right here on Real South Hunting.
We got two of the Three Stooges here.
Yeah?
Which one is A?
Hey, I reckon it's gonna have to be Mo.
And then he attacked Thomas. And I wasn't even gonna shoot him. And he attacked Thomas. I drove on him. I told Dan I believe he's a 6-inch beard. And I can tell you now, if Thomas hadn't fell over and he hadn't flew, we'd have been eating turkey breast. I'm just about positive